So it's Workout Wednesday and I do not have a video idea. Meta counter guide on how to beat Kashtira? Too early. OnlyFans content? Nah, that's too tame for YouTube. A deck doctor series where you guys submit your decks and then I fix them and play them over. You're not supposed to know about that. Close your eyes, close your ears, forget what you heard. I think we can all agree we can come back to old reliable. Yeah. Good old reliable. What's going on with ya, big dog? And it is Workout Wednesday. I hope that your day phenomenal, but if it isn't, don't let what happened at the beginning of your day ruin the rest of your day. Today, what I want to talk to you about for Workout Wednesday is knowing your limit. Over the past few weeks, one thing that I've noticed about a lot of people coming into the gym is that they don't know when they can't or can do something. And just because you did it last week doesn't mean you can do it this week. Today's price is not yesterday's price, my friend. Basically, what I'm saying is when you are getting a good lift in, you should always take the approach that every day is going to be different. Whether if you had enough sleep, maybe your body hasn't recovered, maybe there's some things going on, or maybe you can push it past your limit. What I'm saying is that your gains are not linear. It's a roller coaster thing that goes up and down, and hopefully more up than down if you're doing it right. It's kind of crazy that I say this is because that's actually how Yu-Gi-Oh cards pretty much are. They're a roller coaster of going down and up, and these particular cards, I am predicting that they gonna go up. In this particular video, I'm going to be talking about some Yu-Gi-Oh cards that players are looking at buying out very soon. Whether it's the Forbidden List looming or a new format, these Yu-Gi-Oh cards will be seen as a precious commodity, and you might want to consider jumping on that ship before it's too late. Now, one thing I do gotta say is that you should do your research and buy responsibly, but of course, if you guys are buying on TCG Player, make sure to use my link down below. It really does help your boy as a content creator. I mean, your boy did hook you up with the knowledge. The least you can do is just use a link. It's free. Now, with Photon Hypernova coming out soon, Kashtira is thought of to be one of the best decks in Yu-Gi-Oh, if not the new Tier 0 deck. Players have secretly been picking up some of these cards under your nose. I think it's time that I reveal the sauce. One card that is blatantly obvious to skyrocket in price is Book of Eclipse. Now, in case you didn't know what this card does, it flips all of the monsters on the field face down. And if you are a connoisseur, an esteemed gentleman such as yourself, you would like your opponent's Kashtira monsters like how we like our man-eater bugs. Face down. Now, it's no real secret that Book of Eclipse is going to be a pretty good card into the next format, especially if Kashtira becomes that dominant deck that players have thought it is. But what's really interesting is that the super rare versions of Book of Eclipse have been bought out, while the ultra rares are cheap. My guys, this is classic glue eating right here. Do they not understand that Turbo Pack Book of Eclipse is a super rare, but ultra rare copies of Book of Eclipse are from Dual Devastator? A set that's almost 3 years old and doesn't print. I genuinely think once the glue dries off from those smooth chin Gerber babies, that they'll soon realize that ultra rare copies of Book of Eclipse is going to be phenomenal and easily where the sauce is. Now, you probably already knew that that was a card that you should be picking up, and lazily you were probably either waiting or you may already have them if you were the big brain damage stepper. But a card that I know you were not looking out for is a card that is similar to Book of Eclipse. Its name is Book of Lunar Eclipse. Only the big dogs know about this card because oh yeah, another failed investment. Look, my friends, I don't say everything I buy is a success. I say I'm right more than I'm wrong. Book of Lunar Eclipse is getting its time to shine because while Book of Moon only flips one monster face down, Book of Eclipse can actually be disrupted with cards like Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Book of Lunar Eclipse is a nice little middle ground as it allows you to flip two monsters face down, and all you have to do is discard one card. The big brain players have been buying out these secret rare and starlight rare copies, but don't worry if you are on a budget. Just like how Book of Eclipse has common rarities, Book of Lunar Eclipse has super rare rarities from the Mega Tet. It's almost like your boy is a saint or something. I'm always looking out for the little guy. How's Squamata doing? Hitting you with another card that is good against Kashtira. It's actually a card that just got recently reprinted in Magnificent Mavens, but boy, yes, players are going to be picking up this card. Chaos Hunter is an incredibly powerful Yu-Gi-Oh card that literally says,
"Hi, Kashtira monsters! No effects? Oh no! Hi, Kashtira monsters!"
And the best thing about it is that preventing your opponent from banishing cards is not only good against Kashtira's, it's good against the Ishizu shuffler cards attempting to banish to be able to shuffle cards in your graveyard. It's good against the bestial monsters, as if they can't banish, they can't summon those chunky boys to the field. It's good against this, it's good against that, it's good against your mom. I've been hunting for that booty for a while. Chaotically, the Chaos Hunter Secret Rare prints are prime candidates for buyouts, and I would also expect the Ultra Rare prints to skyrocket if the card does see play in Kashtira's Extreme Good. But no worries, big dog, that common reprint in that mosaic, sheesh. I ain't gonna cap, the mosaic do look nice. I'd probably pick that up if I couldn't afford the other two. There's actually been quite a few hand traps that I've been noticing people have been picking up in preparation for the new format. One card that is out of the obvious is Ghost Mourner in Moonlit Chill. Now, Ghost Mourner in Moonlit Chill has always been a card that came in and out of the format. It's a card that allows you to negate monster effects, so it can always be good, right? Well, unfortunately, thanks to the Konami TCG rules, it kind of f***ed over this card for being able to be an answer to monsters being summoned on your turn. But the card is actually good against the Kashtira strategy and does offer some versatility of being able to inflict a bit of damage in case you're going for game. Players have been picking up these Secret Rare and Starlight Rare copies of this card, and again, just like I said, there are other rarities for budget players, just like how there is for Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion has way too many uses for me to list, but it's pretty much viable against every competitive Yu-Gi-Oh strategy in the entire game right now, so it's definitely a card that you should be looking into, as players have been picking up the Starlights and Secrets from the original set as well. Divine Incarnate Kirakira is an amazing card because it allows you to tribute all monsters that have activated their effects this turn, kind of like that Kashtira Shangri-La, huh? Big Death Star, you only got one weakness, right? Right? Well, Kirakira is that. I mean, she a sexy mama jama, so you probably should have picked her up a long time ago anyways, and she only got one printing as a secret rare from Power of the Elements. Next to wrap up the hand traps will be Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring and Infinite Impermanence. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring is actually starting to become really good into this Yu-Gi-Oh format, as there are a lot of great normal spell cards that interact with this card, and I have to say, anytime there are a ton of spell cards that you can Ash is pretty good. Think of cards like Tear Limits Papyrus and Triple Tactics Talent. Ash can very much handle those Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Infinite Impermanence is a card that can dodge cards like Triple Tactics Talent and can negate a monster's entire effect, so that's pretty obvious why it's going up. The reason why these cards went down in the first place is because of reprints, and now we're starting to get further and further away from those last reprinted cards. Unless we get another low rarity reprint of these cards, then the only thing that can happen for them is to go up in price. And speaking of cards that are getting a reprint, Evenly Matched is getting a reprint inside of the Structure Deck Trap Tricks, or at least we think. As of making this video, it is not 100% confirmed that we have Evenly Matched, but even if it was, I would still pick up one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the game right now. My guys, yes, you'll be able to get common versions of Evenly Matched, but you already know what that means. Players still want the higher rarities. Girl, I'm a big time Yu-Gi-Oh, a big player. I've been working on my real shit. You a hater because you know I'm stacking dollars. Get the paper again. I got the cards that you should. Dude, I swear, if you put this in the video, easily the most sought after will be the original Circuit Break Secret Rare and the soon to be Ultimate Rare in the OTS set. No, guys, I'm just on hopium for the Ultimate Rare version. No, could happen. Those are the Evenly Matches a lot of players have been looking for, and probably should be you if you're looking to get your high-end Evenly Match. And lastly, before I wrap up this video, I'm gonna make a pretty bold prediction, though it is a very safe bet, and then tell you about another set of cards that are skyrocketing in price. Of course, guys, for the future, if you want to see this information early, then be sure to check me out on Patreon. I have so many awesome rewards for helping me pay my editors. The card that I wholeheartedly speculate will go up in price because of the Forbidden List is Pot of Desires. My friend, free my nigga Pot of Desires. He shouldn't have been there either way. You like pot. I like pot. I don't even smoke pot. Bring off pot. No, seriously, guys, you believe I don't smoke pot? Pot of Desires is easily the safest pick on the entire Forbidden List because it is a card that is bound to come off the list, but even more importantly, it's only $50 for an Ultimate Rare or a Collector's Rare. Look, I know you're probably looking at me like, Cali, $50 is a lot of money. Hey, if you're broke, just say that. I'm just playing, guys. The secret rare is still really good to get, and of course, if you guys want to pick up ultra rares, it would be a pretty good idea to buy those as well, just in case. Lastly, Top Deck TJ and Doodle might be a little bit upset when I reveal to you guys the sauce. The Punk engine has been skyrocketing in price like crazy ever since the Gold Pride cards announcement, and of course, it's good with Plunder Patrols, and on top of that, it's the Punk engine. My guys, it's almost like somebody told you to buy them before they skyrocketed in price. Don't know who would have told you, but now they skyrocketed in price. As always, big dog, if you want to see more amazing content, be sure to check out these videos. And of course, if you want to see more or different types of Cali, you can check out my babies in Master Duel Cali and Casual Cali, as I'll catch you on the next one.